Welcome to the Abyss, where my brain slowly dies in an attempt to entertain people. Today I will be showing off another concept that takes a step towards insanity in the form of an additional button. So let's take a look at concept number 98. Radios, the Ambient Death. Radios is a ranged magic dealer that shifts between two forms, a light form to emphasize self-preservation and speed, and a heavy form to emphasize damage and control. He gains an additional button to use and relies on sustained combat instead of quick, bursty skirmishes. His passive is called Unstable Decay. For every 1% of his missing HP, he increases his damage by 1%. For every 25% of his missing HP, his CC durations are increased by 0.25 seconds, and his percent chances increase by 25%. He has ghosting. The percent chance increases only means that the percent itself increases by 25 to 75%. His first ability is called Dispersal. He shifts the weight of his bar to light over time. Lightweight benefits the light side of your spells and gives you increased movement speed as well as reducing the range from which you can be seen. His second ability is called Combine. He shifts the weight of his bar to heavy over time. Heavyweight benefits the heavy side of your spells. More heavyweight increases your magical power, AP, and you deal more damage dealt to people you move through, as well as granting a stronger slow on spells. Your movement speed is also decreased. His third ability is called Fog of Death. He pours his gas out towards the cursor location as a channel. The lighter you are, the faster it follows. Its lightweight properties are that the gases give a mischance for auto attacks to enemies inside while also damaging them. Once they leave the gas, they retain a dot for a short time. The heavyweight properties grant a slow and gives a stacking dot of cancer. Cancer damages destroyers, champions, when they cast spells based on their max HP. His fourth ability is called the Shroud. This ability will alter based off of the weight bar, but can be forced by using Dispersal or Combine. Light Domination grants invisibility and doubled movement speed. On recast, he will reappear with a cloud that camouflages him and damages enemies inside and gives them Cough. Cough makes skill shots go slightly in the wrong direction. Heavy Domination causes him to smash the ground around him with his matter to damage enemies and create a slow field that applies cancer. Hitting 10 cancer stacks in this field will apply silence and cause damage when they attempt to cast a spell. There is an eternal cooldown for attempts. His ultimate is called Death of the Elements. His matter and lingering gases explode to damage nearby enemies and stunning them for 1.5 seconds while applying a nuclear dot that deals 1% of their max HP every 0.5 seconds for 5 seconds. On the final tick, it deals double damage. During these 5 seconds, he is dead, but will res at the end with a heal based on the total damage dealt with a 10% HP minimum. Nuclear damage ignores 20% of resistance. So that's his kit, and numbers don't really matter as they can always change. Does he have lore? Kinda. Not really for League, as what he is very strange. He's an unstable being of the elements. He constantly breaks down due to radioactive decay, but finds himself reconstituting as he drains the world around him. He has no true will and roams the world as he decays the land. Can such a being be slain for good, or does he continue to destroy life until nothing remains? Voice lines? He's a bunch of gas, so not really. His human-like form only comes from the magic pulling him together, but he doesn't talk. Concept art? Sorry, but I suck. Plus, I'm not settling for just a gas man. So that's Radios. If you enjoyed, awesome. And if you didn't, well, why are you still watching? Got any ideas you want to add or general thoughts? I'm more than willing to hear them.